Hello everybody, welcome to Eastern Gopnik Plays Realm of Mad God, episode 2. I had some major issues yesterday because probably nobody could actually hear me. I believe I did fix that today, so it should be all good. And let's get started straight away. I had a look on the wiki, had a look at what I could actually do. Seems that these beginner chests would actually go a long way for me because they do include some stat pots and tier 8 items which I do need if I don't get them today anyway. Also, a big shout out to Howard, my first ever subscriber. Thank you very much. I had some nice comments on Realmai as well, which I posted it on Realmai about the video and had some comments obviously about the sound issues. Somebody mentioned about putting in some music as well, just to sort of fill in the void time where I don't say nothing maybe, or just to make it a bit more relaxed. For this episode, I will skip that out. I'm not going to try that this episode, but maybe in the next few. And I also had some tips recommending me to maybe skip through some of the grinding because it might get a little bit boring. That's something I think that's probably something smart. That may be something I need to do. But yet again, just for this episode, I'll try to keep off of it because I think there's still some interesting parts to have a look at. Such as me dying right now. Okay, let's not do that. Yep, wouldn't be the greatest start to a video. Yeah, we should probably leave the Cyclops Castle because maybe we can handle it. Let's have a quick peek at what the loot is. See if it's worth staying here or not. Didn't see anything special in there, so let's get out of here. This episode we'll be trying to achieve level 20 and hopefully we'll find some undead layers as well. Undead layers would go a long way in terms of loot. I think they're probably the best dungeon to find some good loot, especially when you're a low level, because even in the Godlands where you can find all this stuff, it does take quite a while, whereas in the Undead layer it doesn't take quite as long because there's so many enemies and they're rather easy to kill as well, rather easy to dodge, except for the slimes because they only drop pots I believe and take forever to kill. I think we'll move on straight into the Godlands today. I think level 15 and the speed that I have should be good enough to dodge, hopefully. Well, there's our first god. Quick Medusa. Alright, let's have a look. Seems like we've got someone helping us out anyway. Like again, I said, I'll try to stay on my own, just because it would actually be easier for me to dodge in the Godlands if I am on my own rather than with other people. So all the shots are sort of aimed at me, and then I can drag, make sure I don't get bombarded with too many enemies and that sort of thing. Hopefully this drops a spider or a snake pit. Probably not worth doing a snake pit right now. However, I do get the token. I think I'll stay away from the snake pit until I get some better items because it will take me forever to kill the boss, and I don't think it's worth it right now for a single speed potion. I need to get some better gear instead of potions for now. Alright, let's have a look if we can find some gods here. Also, when it came to mentioning, oh, there we go, I will steal this loot. I did not kill the god, but I will steal that. Somebody mentioned that I should maybe skip through or add some music, but the main idea behind these videos were that I should manage to talk throughout the whole video, so you might not even have to watch the video, maybe just, sort of have a listen and still enjoy what I'm producing. Main reason because is while I was looking at other YouTubers who play Realm of Mad God, that's what I wanted myself. I wanted somebody who would talk throughout the whole video, and at the same time, I wouldn't imagine that I'm playing with them, but I'd get that sort of feeling that I'm playing Realm, but I don't have to actually worry about anything. I can watch them do it. and they've got something interesting to talk about. So I sort of feel like I'm part of the conversation. Uh, and regarding that, I thought I'll start off by mentioning what's going on in my own personal life. I work as a timber framer right now. I basically build timber houses and hotels living in the UK. I'm originally from Lithuania myself, which is why I like to call myself a Eastern Gopnik. Being in the sort of underground rave culture is what I like, and Gopnik is a sort of small word to relate to that, I guess. Um, oh God, this guy's maxed out. Recently, I went to Lithuania actually to visit back to my home country, so as a mini holiday, but also to fix my teeth. Now, I don't think, from my own experience, I don't think parents could stress this enough to brush your teeth. And I would recommend it to anybody who listens because, boy, the pain I felt and the money I paid for my teeth to be fixed. I should have just brushed my teeth when I was little. If there's any way I could describe the pain to you, imagine biting a needle vertically between your jawline as hard as you can for a whole 30 minutes. That's how it felt, and I know I don't wish the pain on anyone. Let's try not to die here. I'm thinking maybe I should join an empty realm, just so I don't have so many people with me, because otherwise it would get kind of tedious just watching me sort of siphon away from everybody else's kills and collecting everybody else's loot. I feel like part of the NP experience is that you can do things on your own, but it doesn't seem too tragic right now. Go level 18 already. Hopefully get a UDL from this bad boy. Not today. Now I did say I'd also mention that when playing without rotation, I would still show you guys how you can manage to dodge in some cases better than you would with rotation. One of the key things that helps me out is knowing where I am on the map. But I think that's something you can get used to even with rotation, because you've got the northeast, west, south sort of orientation, opposed to when you are using rotating controls, that might not be as easy to figure out. We've got near-death experiences. Also, I believe you can now use hotkeys to put on equip, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's great. So anytime I'm below 500 HP, it's pointless for me to have the HP ring on because well, defense will just be better, and I don't have the vitality or the pet to get me back to full HP before I do anything meaningful anyway. So I'll probably have that equipped most of the time. Oh, bad dodge, but I level up. Maybe I should have had a ring on the level up though. This is a nice new quest as well. I went on my main account and I tried out the nest, and actually really enjoyed that dungeon. It was very hard, but it seemed comparable to the tomb. While I found some other dungeons, I believe it was precious. I forgot the name of it now, to be honest. Ah, maybe I'll remember for other video what other dungeon I played. This thing right here, we're going to do this because we'll get a nice token and maybe get some nice rewards. I believe I still need to do the, not the nest, but the Queen Bee's lair, or whatever you call it, the low level dungeon that I found, the Wasp Nest, that's the one. If we do that one, we should get a token from that too, and I believe that's all of them, which will grant me one of those daily rewards sort of things, a quest chest. Also, the Realm I wiki, that's super useful. I had a good read through that, and big credit to anybody who contributes towards the Realm I wiki. There's a lot of information on there, and when you know that it's not actually part of the game or the developers is fan made, it's quite astonishing to be honest. It's a very good website, Realm. I highly recommend it. I will just kill a few of these spiders up until I get to level 20. Might as well. And once I am level 20, we can move on to the boss and probably just kill him. I didn't have a look on the wiki, but I do hope they've added some new drops to this dungeon in particular, because I believe it was just the dagger and the ring before, and maybe they've made a full sort of rogue or assassin or trickster set to it now. That'd be nice. This tier 6 staff is going a long way as well. And the superior defense ring, that was pure lucky. There we go. Alright, I think we'll just sort of rush through to the boss now. Nothing too special here. Well, actually, I'm thinking now that purple bag must have been the 150 HP potion, which I'll probably go back and collect actually, because now that the hotkeys are so more useful, it might be useful as an NPE considering I've got the HP potions myself. Pro. Right, let's not get slowed. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go, Mark of Arachna. Free Vitality and Wisdom, not so useful. Mana, not useful either. I'll also have to keep myself updated on the time. I don't. I'm not too sure if 25 minutes. That's probably too long for somebody to watch and listen to. But at the same time, maybe if you guys give me some feedback, my original idea was half an hour sort of thing. I'm not too sure right now though. When I looked over my own video yesterday, it was very boring. Probably because my voice didn't sound too amazing, but I can't use that as an excuse, I think. When you're blind on this game, I find the minimap very good use. You can usually teleport constructs from other gods on the minimap, and if you're blind, you can't see anything. The minimap is always a way to go for me. Right now we're, like I mentioned, looking out for undead layers or just basic loot. And I think soon enough we'll get started on some sprite worlds as well, just to get that dexterity up. If nobody goes in, I think I'll do. Yeah, I don't want to do with too many other people. I think even though it would be sort of a grind for me to do on my own, I'd like to do at least a few dungeons on my own before I start doing it with. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. Hmm. Let's see what other classes we have unlocked. We've unlocked a priest. Should we go back to a wizard though? Hmm. Tell you what, because I died so many times. Well, not so many times, but so early on, I was very pathetic. I think we'll start on a priest. I will give myself an excuse on that one. It's probably because I'm so used to playing tanky with maxed knights and everything that you sort of forget um, that you don't have a pet and you can take so much damage so quickly. Seems like we never actually had that quest anymore. Just 4 pirates, and that's something we can do now, I think. Yeah, let's give that a go. How embarrassing was that? Okay, I need to promise myself I won't be dying in the next few videos as well, because otherwise it's pointless me doing this. Keep myself hydrated, that's important as well. Alright, let's start over and yeah, let's not do what I did last character. I was also stupid enough, I completely forgot about the firstborn Fame achievement. And as soon as I made this account, I sort of killed off my wizard, I think at level 2 or 4, just because I was making the video again. Then I realised I had the firstborn achievement, which I could have potentially used for a bit more fame if I was to get a pet later on, but it is what it is. There we go. I'd like to do the full pirate caves. I think I'll look out for some pirate caves here on the ocean, to be honest. Uh, just want to sort of see what you get from these chests because I've not opened one before. Now, pirate caves, I believe, drop from Scorpion Kings. I don't think they drop from Elf Wizards. Well, I might be mistaken. Maybe I should have a quick look. Oh, there we go. That dropped from a pirate or a cube, I'm not too sure. I didn't pay attention. Right. I think the biggest waste there was the superior health and superior dexterity ring. That's quite a big shame. Now they've also updated the priest where the ones now pierce instead of just doing singular damage, and that's a really amazing change. No more grinding for crystal wand. I think I was deserved, but I think the priest never. Well, before pets, it was an amazing class. Now with pets, I think it was very nice for rushing abysses if you had the term of protection from the tomb. Holy protection, I forgot what the name of it is. But yeah, the piercing goes a long way now. There we go, purple bag as well. Very nice. And some loot. See if we got anything else. Nope. Yeah, I think I'll grind out for another 3 pirate caves. Just to sort of see what we get from it. So I think the cubes drop it. The pirate cave, there it is. And well, basically anything on the beach. There we go. I think the scorpion does. Yet again, this time people can actually hear me. I will mention it again. If you got any comments, positive or negative, any criticism at all, anything you'd like to see, maybe you'd actually like to see me play on my main account with some max characters or maybe a PPE. Absolutely any ideas you have, do send them my way. Leave a comment on Realmire. I think I'll post this on Reddit as well. On Realmire, on Reddit, here in the YouTube section, tell me anything you need to tell me. I'll be happy to listen. I'll probably be happy that somebody actually heard me up until this point and actually left a comment. That'll be amazing. Alright. No pirate cave luck so far. Mm. Let's kill this up bit. Maybe I don't think they drop pirate caves there. No, it doesn't. I wouldn't think so. I think it's only on the beach where you get them. I believe the cubes drop them, but yeah, again, I'm not having a lot of luck with that. Mm. I don't think the pirates do, because I believe at least one pirate would have dropped it by now. Sumo wrestler, I think, is just HP and MP pots, but let's have a look anyway. Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, I didn't see who. I did not see who dropped that. Alright, so it's definitely the cubes, and we've got the archer unlocked as well. So we can say goodbye to your friend of the cubes for a fame bonus. And yeah, let's get these marks going. Pretty fast XP here as well. I'm not sure if I reached level 5 that early on a wizard. But it seems like we're leveling up pretty fast. Arr. There we go. No loot this time. Right, let's go hunt for some more cubes. Seems like I can just tank a lot of damage on this, which is good considering I died as soon as I got to level 20 on the wizard. Still embarrassed about that, but you only get better. The piercing, I'm really enjoying that as well. Seems like we haven't got more cubes coming. I think maybe this would be the sort of time where I suppose I could skip through the video instead of just showing you guys where I'm looking out for pirate caves. That's probably not the most entertaining thing to watch. So I'll try to keep it up with my commentary, but I don't think that's working very well right now either. We've already got a quest for toxic sludges, and here I am still hunting for pirate caves, but I'm really hoping it's going to be worth it just for whatever I get from that little vault chest. There we go. Just one more after this one and we'll see. I think when we get to 4 of these marks, I'll probably end that video there and leave it up for discussion as to how we should improve on the next episode. I'd like to improve on every single episode I make. Hopefully, I'll make something entertaining for people to watch. That's my main goal, and hopefully I improve as we go along as well. I don't think I'll be able to improve if I criticise myself on my own. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the comments. Let's get drunk. Maybe it'd be a nice idea if when you drink a bottle of rum, when you take damage, instead of saying like 8, if you did take 8 damage, you would say like 84 or something, just to sort of scare you off. Just random numbers whenever you took damage. That'd be sort of like a weird idea, I guess. Might I have the same place I was at last time? It seems so. Got more jellies. Pirate cave, please. No, denied. shouldn't take too long to find the last one. And let's hope it pays off, that's for sure. Nope. We're doing a lot more damage now with level 6 as well. There we go. And let's finish this off and get our vultures going. I think maybe I will make a few videos on my main account where I'll try out some dungeons solo, the new dungeons, well, new for me at least, and see how that goes. Probably die, but it's all for entertainment, isn't it? Okay. And yeah, that might be fun. Let's have a look at what we get here. The Pirate King completed. I'll need to get some vault piercing characters if I actually don't die. And I also got this leprechaun stuff for free. Yeah. Now we wait. Hopefully it doesn't despawn by the time I kill it. And what do we get? White bag. Ah, just a UT. A wisdom, no defense. Probably better for the priest actually. I think the wisdom modifiers now do something as well. 85 HP, 85 HP. No, 70, yeah. 85, yeah. So wisdom is actually a big part for priests. So yeah, we're looking pretty gangster. Alright, thank you very much for everybody who watched, and I'll see you in the next episode with more improvement. Goodbye.